Let's get into it, though. Sinkers and floaters, of course. I will start with my sinker, and my sinker is work. Some of us are in and out of work. Maybe we're working from home, whatever is going on. Some of us are still having to go to work. It's different for everybody. But there's a man in Florida, a construction worker, who was just getting sick and tired of work. Maybe all of his buddies, I'm assuming, had work off or were furloughed or are working from home, and he just got tired of working in the Florida heat. So what did he do? He's a thinker, right? He's a doer, not a watcher. Called in a bomb threat. Not the best plan. Not the best plan.
No.
But I get what you're trying to do, fella. I know you're looking for some time off, but this is not the way to go about it.
You know what? That person should just go straight to jail, because that person can't be trusted. If your brain goes to that, you can't be trusted. You cannot be trusted. If you think that that's a good idea and that's how you're going to get out of doing anything, then you can't just go to, I don't know.
But hey, it probably worked, because think about it. He didn't just get the day off of work. He probably got fired from his job because he's time in jail. So that goes back to Matt's creativity floater a couple weeks ago. That is definitely a creative way to get out of work, and now you're probably out of work for a little bit of time. So my sinker this week is work. Zach, what is your sinker this week?
My sinker, I don't know if you guys seen this. This is kind of out there, and it's just kind of random things I've seen on Twitter. The old school Benny the Bull. I think it was like 1986.
Terrifying.
That Benny the Bull was absolutely terrifying. Thank goodness they changed the costume. I saw that thing in
my nightmares this week.
Oh,
fun fact about Benny the Bull. There was a Benny the Bull. Kids who are listening, cover your ears. Benny the Bull, the guy who played Benny the Bull at one point, was arrested for selling drugs, I believe. So
yes, I do remember hearing that.
I believe so. So just one little side note: Benny the Bull isn't all that you think he might be.
No,
this doesn't make a big drum and spill popcorn all over everybody. He's got a checkered past.
No way, is that like? I've always thought that was kind of like, I would hope that wouldn't happen to me. I would rather not have popcorn all over me. Yeah. I don't know.
I agree.
Some of that stuff is like, come on, man.
That's like when I get like a 200 seat. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty safe from the popcorn spillage tonight, so that's pretty good.
I was gonna say, I don't have the kind of money to sit in the seats that Benny dumps popcorn on, so it's never coming.
Let's not act like when he moons the ref, though, it doesn't get you every time, though.
Oh, Benny the Bull is my favorite mascot in all of sports. I don't care what anybody says, and I will fight on this hill the end. I love Benny.
But thank goodness they changed the costume, because that was terrifying. The costume was not good back in the day.
If you didn't see it in The Last Dance last week, you need to go back and at least Google early 80s Benny the Bull, because that is nightmare fuel at its best. Matt, what is your sinker this week?
Well,
it sounds like you got a lot.
Yeah. This one's going to be dark for a lot of people. And my sinker is everybody collectively, the people who think that college football will be played in the year 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's not going to happen.
Matt, don't do this to me.
No,
shit.
I'm done. Yep. I'm done having hope with this. It's not going to happen. And frankly, if you expect like a college kid to go out who's not getting paid, who's not getting call his scholarship compensation, whatever you want, he's still not getting paid out of the slice of the billions and billions of dollars that's being made on the NCAA's back. Yep. So to say go out, risk yourself for the sake of the pandemic, so you can play in front of empty stadiums and empty crowds. Yeah, we got TV deals to satisfy, so I don't think you're going to see college sports being played in 2020. And people who act like it's going to happen. Right. I don't need to see recruiting for college football and basketball. I don't need to just stop teasing me already, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm completely with you. Pigoy, how about you? Can yours be a little bit more positive? Because that hurts my heart.
This is a sinker, right? Dave, this is a sinker.
Yes, no.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Like, here's normal.
We need our floor to pull us back up out of the bottom.
Yes.
I don't know.
I can be a little bit more not negative, but my sinker is haircuts, because I need a haircut and I just can't go get one. So
you're telling me.
Buzz my hair. I buzzed my hair. It's gone.
I noticed it. Dude, yours looks really good, actually.
Zach,
like,
you look 4 years younger right now.
Yeah.
Well, if you see right here, that's a gray spot. So it's hard to look younger when there's a gray spot inside of your
but
hair.
I'm the guy that has the has the person that cuts his hair and just will not go to anybody else. So I'm just like not gonna get a haircut till I can go get a haircut again.
Wait. I forgot my other sinker was Aaron Rodgers' starting spot. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. But we will get more into that on the draft.
So cute that you think that. It's so adorable. All right, floater.
Can I go right into my floater then?
Yes, sir.
Anyone involved with the Bulls in that 97-98 season, they're getting hit up for media, doing radio spots, doing like radio call-ins, doing like podcasts and stuff like that. So if you had any, especially if it wasn't like with this the coronavirus and everything and being able to travel, they'd be doing stuff like that too. But if you had anything to do with that team, because they're not getting Michael Jordan, they're most likely not getting
Luke Longley up for interviews in the last 15 years.
They're not going to really get Dennis Rodman. Those three probably don't want to do the interviews and stuff like that. They're going to go for like what did I see? Was it Bill Wennington? Was he on the team?
Yes.
Guys like that, the Harpers, well, I guess Steve Kerr would probably be hard to get to.
Brant Brown.
Guys like that, like even maybe people that were involved.
God,
with
don't
the team,
say that name.
Trainers and stuff like that. Guys like that, they're loving this the media frenzy for anything to do with that.
Absolutely, kind of a resurgence for those kinds of guys, definitely. Pigo, you got a floater?
Golf.
Yes.
Let's go. May 1st.
It's back in a very limited fashion, but
we'll take it.
Oh yeah, we'll take it because since April 1st, when it's like there was like a couple of nice days a week, since April 1st, I've been hitting balls in my backyard and putting stuff like that. Like, so I'm pumped to get back on the golf course. If you gotta walk, you gotta walk, but we can at least go golfing. So we're fine.
Kind of going off of that. You can kind of say, hey, I'm walking, I'm golfing. That's exercise.
Oh, absolutely.
That's all I'm going to do is be golfing, walking. That's exercise, and then I go home. That's it.
Exercise also back. There you go.
Yeah.
That's absolutely. Matt, I know you got one to bring everybody's spirits up a little bit after crushing us there.
I do, actually. This one actually was pretty uplifting for me because going to somebody in the sports media business that I've listened to for a long, long time, back to the days when he was with Carmen DeFalco in the mid-mornings on AM 1000, was Mark Silverman. He announced this week that he's got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and started the movement for this hashtag #SylvieStrong, and it's going on Twitter. That guy is he's a living legend at this point in Chicago media, and he's been around for a really long time. And I remember listening to him back when I was in high school, and the fact like I was working summer jobs, driving a lawnmower all day, and listening to him and Carmen go back and forth at from 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning in their mid-morning job that they had. That's still to this day my favorite radio show that's ever been done in Chicago radio history. Was him and Carmen. But he's brought a lot to the city, the sports landscape. He's seems like a really good guy, really good rapport with a lot of athletes and people in the city. And he hates seeing people like that go through, what he's going through. Got kids, a wife, all that stuff too. So anybody that can help support that movement, that's I think is a really good thing right now because he deserves it.
He covered the night. He covered the Bulls.
Yeah, he was a beat reporter for the Bulls. Yeah.
I was kind of listening to the radio that day, and he said he had a big announcement at 5, and I listened. And I've kind of had some stuff with cancer and stuff within the last year or so with my family. And like that, it just kind of hits you in a different way and stuff like that. So you always want to show support to Sylvia. I've been a big fan of Waddle and Sylvia for a long time. And I even listened to, he did an interview with Barstool Chicago, like pretty much the day, that night after he announced everything. And
Red Light Radio is a good interview. Very good interview.
He's in such high spirits about it, and he's we're gonna fight this and everything. So like he said, Sylvie Strong, and he said cancer it fucking sucks. It's awful.
It does.
And
it does. It's a reminder too that, obviously the stuff with COVID that's going on, it's obviously, encapsulating the whole world right now, but there's a lot of other crap that goes on too, man.
Yeah.
You can't forget about those people either,
Absolutely. And it sucks that it's got to have, but it's good to see the support of the whole city of Chicago, rallying behind it. Because mine is going to go in a completely different goofy direction. My floater is roller skates because they're back. And they are now being used in Long Island as a getaway. A young man robbed a Dunkin' Donuts, and instead of just fleeing on foot like a typical schmuck, he had rollerblades on, and he was off into the night, and they did not catch him. So rollerblades are back. Those beautiful blades that we all wore in the late '90s and watched the movie Brink, they're back, and they're obviously not.
Brink.
You would think just overall they gave you back more people would just want to be going to get rollerblades to get out and about.
Absolutely.
So overall, rollerblades are back.
Blading is back, bro. You got to create a blade gang and get out with your friends now. So you have no excuse.
So are rollerblades the four wheels kind of
going
a car,
straight,
or they
have like a car?
Inline skates, so they're all in one line. The four wheels are all in one line.
Okay, I mean, I
think about blade is usually straight, and then skates they're all like I said, like a car,
like what you would get back in November, for a week in PE every year. We would get to do that. You just stuff the whole floor up too,
oh yeah.
I mean, you would really think about it, you're just out there ruining your basketball court.
Exactly.